Coach.
All right, from Clarkson University, we have head coach Casey Jones, goaltender Jake Guiley, forward Harold Eagle, and forward Nico Sturm. Coach, if you just want to get us started, your opening statement, your thoughts on tonight's game.
Yeah, I thought we started the game fantastic. Good push here, big first goal. We got a second one on, and really happy with that. And just like any good team, we expected a little push from coming. And the net drive goal, obviously, I thought was huge by Jack Jacome. Settled us back in there, got the momentum back for us. And, but I thought it was two good teams going at it tonight, and we're on the right end of this tonight.
Do we have some questions for the players?
You've all been here before in the finals. What's your mindset going into tomorrow?
I mean, really, it's just, we've said it since the start of playoffs, it's just all about unfinished business. Like you said, we were here last year. It gave all of us incredible experience about what it takes to win an ECAC championship. I mean, we came really close. Losing in overtime last year, it's a really bittersweet feeling in our mouth, or it's just a really bitter feeling in our mouth right now. And you know, I think that gives us a little bit of an edge going forward. And then you know, we're looking forward to battling tomorrow night, and you know, all the experience that we have now is going to be huge for tomorrow.
You guys had against Cornell in the last game of the regular season. What do you expect against that team here?
Nico, you want to take that one?
Well, obviously they're a fantastic team, well coached, and I mean they finished where they finished the regular season for a reason. But I expect a close game tomorrow night. You know, we've seen each other twice this year, and I think the previous games in the previous years were you know, pretty close too. And yeah, I mean there's a lot on the line tomorrow night, and you know, I expect an A game from both teams.
Harold, Josh Student, College Hockey News. Can you talk about the season a little bit? It just seems like you've become a pretty integral piece of that first line you guys have.
I mean, yeah, it's been pretty successful so far, and I mean, I gotta thank the guys on my right here for most of it. But the systems we have in place and the way we play, it allows us to be successful, and I think that's the main reason why we're where we are right now. It's just the way we play as a team allows us to be successful as individuals.
Both Harold and Nico, can you talk about what happened on the goal you scored, and Nico, maybe can you talk about what it meant for you guys to score that quickly in this game, like what that did for you?
I think you know, it's just one of those plays that we you know, we've got a couple of plays, I guess, in our repertoire, and that was one of them. And you know, it doesn't work that often probably, because you know the other team knows kind of it's coming, but you know, it's just well executed, and you know, for sure sometimes you need a little bounce too. And today, obviously, you know, if you start a game like that, it gives you tremendous confidence as you know, individuals and the team, you know, on the bench too. And so, you know, it was just one of those plays that, you know, well drawn out by Casey and the coaching staff, and you know, we were able to execute it today.
What did you see on the like, what did you think of the goal?
Yeah, we executed to the exact way we've been practicing it, but I think it was huge for us to gain the momentum right off the bat, because we're kind of the aggressors coming out, and with the goal, it allowed us to kind of take over the momentum there and play better as the game went on.
One more question for the players.
Nico, can you talk about the mindset of the team going into tomorrow? Do you feel it's like a better place than it was, say, last year?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you look at how our season went last year, and you know, it's not a secret that the second half of the year was not what we wanted to do, or how we wanted to look as a team. And we had tremendous success in the first half last year, and you know, for some reason we weren't able to execute in the second half. And I think from that standpoint, from a momentum standpoint and from a confidence standpoint, I think we're in a much better place this year. I think this group has shown tremendous growth over the year. We were struggling at the start of the year, and you could see we got so many freshmen in our lineup. You could see our youth at times making some mistakes that I don't think we're making anymore. And I mean, it speaks to our group and our coaching staff that they got tremendous confidence in the young guys, and they don't have problem with putting them on in key situations. And I think from that perspective, I think we're a much more well-balanced group and a much more confident group going into tomorrow. And just got to put it all on the line tomorrow, and trying to come up top.
Thank you, guys. You can go back and celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you.
Take some questions for Coach Jones.
Casey, in the previous matchups with Cornell this year, can you summarize how those went from your perspective?
Yeah, we got labeled down there. We were leaking a little bit at the time, and they put it on us pretty good down there. I thought the game at home, I maybe deserved a better fate than what the tie was, but they have a habit of hanging around, and then they got a couple bounces in a second, and it was really tough. Big thing for them is you got to get inside the dots on. We got to get second chance opportunities. They're well coached. They're well prepared they'll be prepared tomorrow night. But it is what it is. It'll be a physical game. It'll be you'll have to earn every inch of the ice. And we certainly played a lot better at home than we did down there. So hopefully that'll carry some confidence going into tomorrow night. But we know what's at stake, and we know where they're going to get their A game, and that's the way it's going to be.
Casey, I'm going to ask a similar question I asked Nico. What do you think the mindset is going into tomorrow? Obviously, do you feel like you guys are in a better place this year?
Yeah, our second half. We felt we've been in every game outside of the game at Cornell the second half. We don't play perfect. There's stretches in the games where, like tonight, that they at Harvard had a tremendous push on us. But we bend, don't break. We've got Jake in the back end that forces us to make mistakes. So we play loose and we play aggressive. It's our style. Our guys. But you look at the second half. I think our record since we got back at break, our record's good. And a lot of it goes back to our leaders. A lot of it goes back to the fact that we had that experience last year where we got a little bit overconfident, and we got a little bit selfish as a team, and our priority wasn't about wins. Our priority was we had some individual priorities, and that just facts of fact, right? This year, our leadership's been fantastic, keeping task at hand and making sure that the ultimate prize was a win every night. And it didn't matter who was getting the accolades or who was doing the job. It was about winning, and that's a little bit of different just by learning from last year and taking it this year with the growth. So it's growth in our leaders and growth in our players and growth in our coaching staff as well.
One more for Casey.
Tonight the PK went 2 for 2. Cornell's power play went 3 for 5. What do you think the special teams will look like tomorrow?
Yeah, well, I hope we don't give them 5. Coach Ouch does a fantastic job with our PK. We talk about all the stuff, right? But Brent does our power play, and Josh does our penalty kill, and we felt we've been aggressive, and we've got some long sticks that go at it. We're aggressive. Like tonight, you saw our aggressiveness. It led to one really good chance by Fox that Jake made a good save on the first power play. But that's we would rather them make plays under duress and under pressure than be passive on a penalty kill. It's just our philosophy. I'd expect us to, we know what they like to do on the power play. There'll be no secrets tomorrow night. We played them like our last game of the season, so they know exactly what we're trying to accomplish. We know exactly what they're going to try to accomplish. It's going to be mano to mano. Every inch of the ice is going to be contested. But I would assume that both teams will be disciplined. Neither team takes a lot of penalties. I'd expect the game to be decided 5-on-5 tomorrow night, to be honest with you.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations. All right, from Harvard University, we have head coach Ted Donato, defenseman Adam Fox, and goaltender Cameron Gornet. Coach, if we can just have you get us started with an opening statement, your thoughts on the game.
I would just first off say congratulations to Clarkson. They've had a great season. They played a great game. On our view, we needed to play better. We gave goals away too easily. You give up a face-off goal. Certainly we had a little bit of puck luck working against us as they got a couple bounces. I thought, after the first period, I thought the game was pretty even. I thought the third period, we really, tilted the ice and had them going a little bit. We got it to 3-2, had some really good looks. Their goaltender made some big saves when he needed to. Obviously that fourth goal was a tough one, as we had momentum at the time. But give Clarkson credit. I thought they did what they needed to do, made the big saves when they needed to, and executed, whether it was 5-on-5 or just face-offs or just some simple things. But they're a great team, and it's a tough loss for us to swallow.
Questions for the players?
You guys are both juniors. What's it mean next year, starting the season off, to end like this?
I don't know if we're done with our season yet. I think we have a good shot to make the tournament still, but obviously as juniors we've kind of seen both ends of the spectrum. We had our season end here last year, and we're fortunate enough to win a freshman year. So obviously it's tough right now, but it's obviously a good learning experience for a lot of us, and obviously we gotta right the ship if we are fortunate enough to make the tournament, and obviously it's a good experience for us to have going forward.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'd just say, for me, the season's not over yet. I fully believe that we'll make the tournament. I think we'll get a bounce our way. So.
More questions for the players? Thank you, guys. Some questions for Coach Donato here.
Coach, the guys mentioned still a good shot at the NCAA tournament. What does it say about the strength of the league, that it's looking like it'll get 4 teams in?
Yeah, I think I think it's been a few years now that our league has really been strong. I think we have some of the best players in the league, some of the best teams in the league, certainly some of the best goaltenders in the league over the last several years. Makes it tough night in, night out, and as you can see, there's only a handful of points that separates, second place from 7th place. So it's a great league, and you have to be ready to play every night. And I think we have 2 excellent teams that'll play for the championship tomorrow. But there's a lot of teams in the league that challenge you every night.
Everyone all set? Thanks, Coach. Easy tonight.